true story. Now, back in 2006, maybe 2005, somewhere in there, I was working at a plant as a fitter welder, and on our lunch breaks we would go out to my car, which had limo tinted windows, and I had a reflective screen that I'd put up in the front window. We called it the Fortress of Solitude. And we'd go out there and we'd smoke our weed on our lunch breaks. And I know probably somebody just tripped out right there, but when you work a hard job and it's back-breaking work, a little weed never hurt, and it never affected anybody's jobs that I ever saw. You want to see somebody get affected in work, then watch somebody drink or use meth or something like that. Then you can see somebody who's screwing up at work. But anyway, on this particular occasion, we're sitting in my car. We had just finished eating our lunch, and we're getting ready to get big. We're sitting there, and we started smoking. And we had finished up, and we were just sitting there relaxing. Well, you could hear down the street one of our fellow employees hauling ass down the road, which was kind of typical, you know, always somebody racing up and down that road. And really didn't pay any attention to it. And of course, he comes in screeching and pulls in right next to me. And just as he's pulling in next to me, I hear whoop whoop. I'm like, oh shit. Cops had come in right behind him, pulled in right behind him, right, you know, kind of, you know, at an angle to my car. And the cop goes up to his window, asks him for all his information and everything, and goes back to his car. And I'm sitting there, at this point I'm tripping. Because while I was in Oklahoma, I got busted for an empty pipe, and they were trying to give me like 2 or 3 years. Or actually, it may have even been 5 years. I actually think it was 5 years. 5 years for an empty pipe. You know, not even any residue or anything in it. Nothing. So, we make the decision to, while the cop's in his car going through dude's information, we're going to get up and go. I get out of the car, and I instantly have spaghetti leg. My knees, as I'm walking by the cop car, my knees start buckling as I'm walking all messed up. And finally get into the shop and everything, and I'm just tripping. Of course, everybody who worked there, they knew what we were doing. They saw all this, you know, go down, and they're laughing their asses off. They think that's just the funniest thing in the world, you know. So, but we made it out. Everything was cool. So, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Laters.